Curious George Plays with the Blender by Mark Fontes. One day, George was playing with his favorite chemistry set, but that got boring. So George decided to watch his favorite television program. It was almost over. What was George to do? He decided to roll a joint, smoke a pipe, and drink a 40. George was tripping bananas. He stole the man in the yellow suit's car and failed the sobriety test that Officer Donut had given him. Officer Donut drove George home, where he passed out on the floor until the man in the yellow suit came home. He came home with something new. What was this new thing, thought George. Perhaps it was a gift for him. "This is my new blender," said the man in the yellow suit. "Now, George, don't you play with my new blender while I'm gone. I'm going on a date." "Okay," said George as he waved goodbye. George had remembered what the man in the yellow suit had said and decided to play kick with his favorite red ball. Oops, it got away from him. Where did it go, thought George. Perhaps it was inside this new thing. But how could he look inside, thought George. George had an idea. George stacked the books up one by one, till finally he was able to climb on top. George opened the lid of the new thing, but still couldn't find the ball. Where was it? Oops, there it is. Uh-oh, thought George. He was in trouble. Whew, that was close, thought George. George was now inside the new thing. George reached for his ball and then noticed something new. A big shiny red button. What could this do, thought George. George reached down and pushed the red button. When the man in the yellow suit came home, he had seen what George had done to his new blender. George, when will you ever learn, he thought. The end.